Greetings, pod fans. It's May 9th. And Tommy Kint. There we go, rhyming. And you know what? I'm gonna do another one. Just as a big farewell, just one more. Just another one. And today I want to talk about powerlifting. You know that thing that I talk about like all the time? It's pretty fun. Because powerlifting is a strength sport. It's referred to as that. It's in the same categories like strongman and weightlifting and CrossFit or whatever. But yeah, it's a whole thing where I'm like, it's for strong people. You have to be strong. You have to be, and it makes you strong. But something that I find very interesting is just the amount the technique is required. Like, I suppose it's the same with everything, but just the fact that I, at the moment, with brute strength, can move, big amounts of weight. But there's so much that goes into making sure that your body is in the correct position, that your joints are stacked, and all of that. And that has been such a huge part of my journey. Like I talked about deadlift a little while ago, about the fact that I was told, I got a compliment in the fact of it's been a pleasure to watch you learn how to deadlift. And there's so much to that. You have to get strong. You have to go to the gym and you have to get strong, and your body has to get strong. And this is kind of on the back of a comment I got on a TikTok that I put up yesterday, which was showing my deadlift progression between December 2019, where I did 117.5, and I was like, whoa, that was a big thing, blah, blah, blah. And then March of this year, where I did 210. And someone asked, how do you get stronger at deadlifts? And it's such a stupid, what sounds like a cop-out answer, but you deadlift. It's, there's a lot of accessories that you can do, and you can make your hamstring stronger. You can do things to improve your back and all of that, and get your lats and all of that. All very important parts. But the way to get better at deadlifts is deadlifting, because as much as it's build up strength and then you'll be able to move a weight, it's also learning. There's a lot of theory, I guess, of engaging your lats, pulling yourself into the bar, pulling the slack out of the bar, getting into your hinged position, getting it to your knee and going with your legs. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. But it's a very interesting thing, because it's the same with bench and squat, where there's so much learning, and you could be the strongest person in the world and you'd be able to move crazy weights, but you would be I would say half of your potential would be lost in not knowing the technique of the lift. And the only way to really do that is do thousands upon thousands of that exercise, which I go to the gym 4 times a week. 4 times 52 is a lot. 208? Right? 52 weeks? 4 times a week? Yeah? Let's go 208. And if I'm wrong, let me know. Just correct me. But yeah, that's 208 times a year. And then, there's a lot of reps in those 208 sessions. Yeah, and that's on average, I suppose. I don't there are breaks for competitions, blah, 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 blah. But it's all about just consistency, because, you can build up the strength and all of that. But if you want to get good at an exercise, you have to do the exercise. I could spend my entire life just doing rows to get my back better. I could be doing Copenhagen planks and other things that you do for your hamstrings, hamstring curls and all that kind of stuff, and get all of the muscles required to deadlift. And then, I would be at an advantage when I started deadlifting, but there's so much learning involved, and there's so much getting your body to realize this is the position you have to be in, this is the position you're the strongest in. So I love the technique behind it, because it can feel like a very to look at it, it's, you just get strong. If you can get strong, if you are a strong person, then you do the thing. But there's so much learning and theory behind it that I suppose when I began, I wouldn't have expected. It was always a case of like, if I couldn't move a weight, I wasn't strong enough. And even last year, there was a lot of kind of like, if I couldn't move a weight, I wasn't strong enough. And then it was turned out I was plenty strong enough. I just, was in a wrong position, or my mindset wasn't there. I wasn't fighting. A lot of reasons to fail that weren't strength. And I've definitely failed things because of strength, but it's a lot of the time, it's a misgroove, or it's I get in my own head and I don't know how to do it. I just decide it's not there. It's not happening. I need to put this back. Um, so yeah, it's I don't know. I find it very interesting that uh, people probably look from the outside and go, ah yes, you must once you get strong, then you can move the big weights. And yes, you're getting strong, but you're also learning how to move the weights, which I think is a very interesting thing to me. And that's why, you don't have to be wall to wall muscle to move these crazy weights. If you've got good leverages and figure out how to get into the strong position, you can move some crazy stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Just some thoughts for today. Just some thoughts about powerlifting and the lifting of power. Rings of power, I don't know. But that's about it. Um, Maybe if in a month or two I figure out something else, now that we've had our finale, I'll figure something out and I'll talk to you then. But I doubt it'll be anytime soon. So, yeah, see ya. Slán.